right. Hey guys, this is Angel again, and I am currently at the hottest, fastest, and best Chick-Fil-A on this street right here. And I'm sporting the white version of the shirt. If you haven't seen it before, it is one of my new custom shirts for the business. I'd rather be weird than average. GetBetterAmerica.com. And as I said before, you might hear it say it again and again. I would rather be weird than average. Why weird? Because nowadays, eating healthy, exercise, a lot of times you're gonna feel weird. People are gonna look at you as you're weird. Why are you eating like that again? Why do you eat like that? You know what? If you're doing it right, you're seeing results and you're happy with your results, don't worry about what people think about you. And that philosophy can be applied to a lot of things in life. But bottom line, here we go. Now, talking about weird. Why am I standing here? The title of this video, I planned it to be How to Eat Healthy at Chick-Fil-A. And by healthy, of course, I mean more calorie-wise. There's healthy as in losing weight healthy, and then there's healthy as in, you know, eating superfoods and nutrition rich, nutrient dense foods and all that stuff or whatever. But yeah, so I'm talking more about, you know, lowering calories and getting down to that realistic state. So that being said, I wanted to touch on the main menu here and show you something very interesting, and I'm not making this up. Okay, check this out. Right, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Okay, lightly breaded chicken breast. Okay, about the same amount of servings. 8 count is the same as a fillet. 3 count is the same as a fillet. Whatever. 4 count is the same as the 12 strip. I'm sorry. 4 count is the same as a 12 nugget. Blah blah blah. A little more protein, a little bit more meat. But regardless, okay. If you take, I'm not kidding. If you take the average meal here with a large side, a large drink, a non-low calorie drink, and a large large fry, and you get 2 Chick-fil-A sauces or Polynesian sauces or even ranch sauces, okay? You can see how many calories each of these 1 ounce sauces has, okay? And you get 1 refill, okay? So 1 number 1 large, 1 refill, 2 sauces. I'm not kidding. That adds up to about 2,000 calories for that 1 meal. And 2 large non-low calorie drinks is the same as 1 large shake. I'm sorry, but it's true. And believe it or not, there are places that have bigger shakes and 1,200 calories on 1 shake. Ouch. All right. So here's my point. On average, people eat what they should eat in a day or more than they should eat in a day, because some people need to be eating less than 2,000 calories a day in 1 meal. And now my opinion is that Chick-fil-A still has some of the best and lowest calorie foods as far as fast food goes, on at least in the country. And even then, you still got so many calories here. Okay, so where do all these calories come from? I don't want to pick on Chick-fil-A's food, because I love Chick-fil-A's food, but I want to show you where so much of those calories come from. Okay, number 1, for example, has a regular bun instead of a multigrain bun, and it has butter on it. You'd be surprised how much calories just that butter can add. Along with that, 2 or 3 Chick-fil-A sauces. We can see already 3 Chick-fil-A sauces, 450 calories, guys. That's a lot. Okay, same thing with garlic and herb ranch. Polynesian, not nearly as bad, but very calorie dense sauces. Okay, along with that, large fries. 1 word: ouch. 3 words: avoid the papa. Okay, the fries. Okay, it's a great starchy, complex carbohydrate source. It is a vegetable, but yes, even in our canola or the canola oil that is cooked in, very fattening. Okay, and then of course drinks. 300 calories. And yes, I'm sorry to tell you, this includes ice. So you get 2 large drinks with no ice that are not low calorie, you got 700 calories just in that. And when I say 2 large, I'm talking about 1 refill. So yeah, it just adds up so fast. Okay, on the other hand, okay, 5, 6, my favorite number, 7, and number 7 and 8. Okay, I'm not talking about the meal, I just talking about 7. Okay, you take any of these meals, okay, you get a healthier side. Chick-fil-A, as of now, has a total of 7 different sides. Okay, and believe it or not, mac and cheese, actually, the medium has less calories than this. But if you don't do mac and cheese or fries, if you do a healthier side instead, and you get a low calorie drink or water, plenty of low calorie drinks or 0 calorie drinks, unsweetened tea, diet lemonade, blah blah blah, or whatever, okay? And then your lower calorie sauces. In other words, if you replace your average large number 1 with 1 refill and a couple sauces, or number 2 or number 3 and 4, and you get one of these instead and you tone it down per se, okay? Guess how many calories that adds up to? I'm not kidding, do the math. It literally adds up to only about 600 calories. I'm not making that up, guys. So in other words, when I eat, even though I eat more protein and more, you know, I usually eat the equivalent of 16 nuggets because I need a lot of protein. Wait, but when I eat and I get my, you know, bun with no butter and I eat only one of it, or I get something different, some type of different starchy carb, I'm eating in one meal literally a third of what other people are eating just in calories. And it's like, how are you ever gonna lose weight or even maintain healthy weight when you're eating 3, 4, 5, 6,000 calories a day? I mean, again, I'm not trying to badmouth anybody. I'm not trying to trash talk anybody. I'm definitely not trying to bash Chick-Fil-A, but this is reality. And here in America land, we need to talk about logic and reality just a little more, guys, okay? So, bottom line, average meal here with no modifications other than, you know, your typical, I need 8 Chick-fil-A's with my 4-pound nugget. That's gonna add up to about 2,000 calories, okay? But if you modify it here, okay, you're gonna get literally a third on average of what you would normally get, and you'll feel better and you're conscious about it. Yes, it costs a little bit more because most people order this and it's mass produced, but it doesn't cost that much more, guys. Again, it's not outrageously priced. You can go some places and get 1 steak for $30 for crying out loud, okay? Really quickly, what I wanted to touch on, and just so you know how I eat, okay, I recommend, and you'll probably hear me say this a lot, okay, a company called Athlete X, and the founder of that company, his name is Jeff Cavalier. Brilliant man. I literally have nicknamed him God's gift to the health industry. Not the only gift, but this guy is so brilliant. He has such a high respect for truth. He has an amazing looking body at 170 pounds. He just looks incredible. He's very strong. He's made mistakes, and when he makes a mistake or he has something that's wrong with him, he admits it. He's talked about the fact that he has a large nose and messed up shoulders and he messed up his knees in the past or whatever, but he just respects truth, and he's got a brilliant background. If you go and you look up his video, How to Eat for 6-Pack Abs Year Round, I believe is the name of the video, you'll see how we literally eat as athletes or as bodybuilders or certified trainers or whatever it is that we are. Me, I've been studying at the National Academy of Sports Medicine for almost a year now, and I'm going to continue studying there for about another year or so, but I've learned a lot, I've accomplished a lot. What you'll see is we've adapted a plate philosophy to where everything we eat as far as our main 3 meals, literally we just cut it up into a plate, okay? About half the plate is lean protein, meaning it's not breaded and it's not fatty, okay? 1/4 of the plate is a starchy carbohydrate. In this case, a perfect starchy carbohydrate would be a bun with no butter, a multigrain bun which doesn't have butter, a small order of fries. They also sell the chips. Chicken soup would be perfect. Even mac and cheese would be perfect. A little quarter, call it your battery, okay? But a starchy carbohydrate is a type of energy source that is slowly gonna burn down over time. What happens when you eat simple carbohydrates, on the other hand, Powerades, you know, lemonades, things that are very, very sweet, your body can burn them real fast into energy or store them real fast into fat. So unless you're out and about and you're being very athletic, simple carbohydrates aren't necessarily what you need. Now, on the other hand, if you are out and about, you can use some sweet and you burn it up and refuel yourself, and then you can keep on going. But a quarter is a starchy carbohydrate to keep you fueled slowly. And last but not least, the last quarter is called a fibrous carbohydrate, aka soluble and insoluble fiber. Perfect examples: fruit cup, superfood side salad, okay? A whole ton of free pickles, a whole bunch of tomatoes, whatever. I literally will sometimes get a ton of pickles and tons of size of tomatoes to make up my fiber, and I'll vary it every other day. I'll get a fruit cup maybe or whatever, okay? But what that does is it fills you up the rest with low calorie food, and it helps the food that you already have in your system travel through your gut so it could get out and be burned and be distributed and actuated, everything. It helps your guts move much better. I want to end with this. How much time are we at?
9:37.
Perfect. Okay, video's gonna be probably 12 minutes, give or take. Okay, I wanted to end with this real quick, guys. I have discovered in doing all my training and studying and stuff that I've been doing for the past year, I have discovered in America something very interesting. Okay, I just broke down this plate into 3 sections, right? Okay, here's what I'm gonna tell you. Lean, good quality protein is pretty expensive. It's probably the most expensive, unfortunately, okay? Along with that, cheap carbohydrates, which you don't need a lot of. As you can see, I already told you it's about 1/4 of your plate. If you're a woman, you can do 1/3 or whatever, because women have naturally twice the body fat that men have, almost twice the fat, literally. Okay, but carbohydrates are also mega cheap. Okay, so you have what you need the most of is most expensive, and what you need kind of in a sense the least of is super cheap. However, there is some good news. I discovered recently that fiber in of itself, vegetables, fruits, or whatever, sometimes they are not only mega cheap, sometimes they're literally super free. I'm not kidding. One of my main snacks throughout the entire week, I try to eat 6 times a day, sometimes at least 4 or 5 times a day, 3 main meals and 1 or 2 or 3 snacks, right? That's how that works. And just to let you know, at one point I was eating 6 meals a day for several months, and I was barely hitting 1,500 calories. That's how good this program works, okay? But what I found out was one of my main snacks each week, sometimes almost every day, is literally 2 or 3 slices of turkey, some lean protein, and literally 1 or 2 pickles. Pickles have almost no calories, and it's fiber. Pickles are so cheap. Here you can get a ton of pickles for free. You can get tomatoes for next to free. Okay, side salads are expensive. Superfood salads are not very expensive. But my point is, you can go places and get really good quality fiber, which will take up 1/4 to 1/3 of your plate, depending on whether you're male or female. You can get that for almost for free. You can go to your average Mexican restaurant, okay, and you can go to the salad bar and get a whole ton of pico de gallo, and it's literally free. So that's the good news. So utilize that to your advantage and keep that in mind as you eat out and about. Okay, guys, I hope this video was helpful to you, and look for more videos coming in the near future. I might not make another video for another month or 2 or whatever, but definitely in June, July, start looking for more videos. Okay, love you all. God bless, and to your health. Peace out.